Hi guys, happy Monday. It's Monday. Here we are again. It's Monday. Oh my gosh. So, I don't know about you, but my weekend was just not long enough, right? Can we get a rewind? Can we do that over again? I feel like I just barely had a minute for the weekend. So here we are. That's okay. We're going to make the most of it, right? I mean, because Mondays can be kind of drab. Mondays are not always super fun and exciting. But what better way to start out a Monday than with a fun Facebook Live? We're going to do an unboxing. I have the Magical Mystery Bead Box from December. And just so you know, mine is still sealed. I haven't even opened this up yet. So it's going to be a surprise for me and for some of you guys. Hi, Sarah. Hope you're feeling okay. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Tina. So glad to see everybody this morning. So I've got two things for you, actually. We are going to do the Magical Mystery Bead Box. We're going to unbox that. I'm going to show you everything that's in there, and then I also have another really special thing to show you guys. I have the Tucson bead mix. This is one of the mixes of the beads that we are going to be featuring while we are in Tucson, spending a day doing some amazing things. So for those of you who are still on the fence about Tucson, and if you've not quite made up your mind yet, and you still need a little help making that decision, hopefully showing you these amazing beads is gonna be the push that you need. And the Magical Mystery Bead Box, you guys, we talk this up every month because it is just that awesome. Like, we're not doing it just because, we're doing it because it really is awesome. I will be completely honest with you. I have tried tons of bead subscription services. Once upon a time, there was a year where I didn't do anything, but previous to that, I did a lot of unboxings and a lot of subscription services, and kind of dabbled in that a little bit last year, only did a couple. And part of the reason that I kind of have moved away from that is because, in my opinion, okay, and I know you guys think she's just biased, but in my opinion, because I've done so many subscription services, nothing kind of comes close to the Magical Mystery Bead Box. Just saying. So if you don't have a Magical Mystery Bead Box and you're interested in starting out your new year with a new bead box subscription, this is the one to use. There is $10 off right now if you use the code MYSTERY. And that's easy enough to remember, right? So when you go to get your 3-month, your 6-month, or your 9-month subscription, add mystery into the code box and you will get $10 off, which is a really good deal. I mean, like, that's kind of crazy. But anyway, it's a fun one, right? There's all kinds of stuff in it. There is always something special that is specific to the Magical Mystery Bead Box. Not only that, but there's also a group, right? Because we have the Secret Stash group over on Facebook, and there is also a Magical Mystery Bead Box group. So there's a whole nother opportunity to be part of a community that is Jesse James the Beads related, which is really super cool. Everybody over there shares what they got and what they've made with their Magical Mystery Bead Box stuff. There's always something really specific to the Magical Mystery Bead Box. That's what makes it different, right? It's not like you can see me unbox this and then go over to the Jesse James Beads website and pick out the individual items and put them all in your cart. Number one, if you did that, it would cost you way more than the box, right? I mean, just being honest. And you just can't. You can't get everything on the website individually like you can in the box. So the team puts together a theme every single month, which I think is really, really awesome. So it's always based around an idea. Everything kind of works together, and it's just really, really great. And you can, of course, take it and use it with your other Jesse James beads as well. So lots and lots of inspiration. If you need inspiration, the Magical Mystery Bead Box is the way to go. The value is definitely there. Like I said, I've unboxed and tried a lot of subscription services, and nothing comes close. I'm kind of hesitant in even saying that because I know that there are some subscription service people that are watching, and I'm sorry. I love you and I love your bead services, but man, Magical Mystery Bead Box knows where it's at. All right, so up your game, guys. I'm just kidding. They're not watching. Okay. So, two things. Let's get started. I'm in a mood this Monday. Can you tell? All right. We're going to do the Magical Mystery Bead Box first. I'm actually going to open this direction, and then I'll flip you guys around, and we will dive in. So, like I said, this is even a mystery to me. All right. Get it open. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's packed. Which is another really cool thing, right? It's like Christmas once a month. I love it. Okay, so I knew this was in here, and I'm so excited to have it just because it means so much to me. Like, you know, just me. So, gifts from the reindeer. That is, that's the theme for this month. And you may or may not know, but all of these little reindeers, they represent all of us at the Jesse James Beads team, on the team, which I think is just the cutest thing ever. So I really love having that. Can you guess which one might be me? Might it be the one with the red horns? Just saying. Yeah. So, I think that's cute. I think that's super, super cute. If you don't know that, that's okay, but it's kind of like an inside thing, and I just thought that was super, super adorable. We're all kind of represented here. So on the back, it tells you what's inside, and you've got the whole list. So you've got, let's see, it looks like there's 2 design elements mixes, there's a focal bead assortment, some strands, some chain reaction. That's one of my favorite things to get. And just speaking of chain reaction, we're actually doing a chain reaction project this Thursday at 11 a.m. for our Facebook Live. So don't forget to come back for that. There's a Clasp assortment, some tassels, Swarovski and Soutache mini mix, style links, and then there's the What's This, which is always a cute little project. So there's a lot here, a lot going on. And if you don't have the December box, that's okay. Know that your January box, if you're just now getting your subscriptions, or if you just now signed up for your subscription, they're all very similar as far as what is packed into the box, okay? You're gonna get like the same amount. It's not like one month you're just gonna open it up and it's only gonna be a couple of things. No, it's always packed full of goodies. All right, so let me flip you around and let's get into what is actually in the box. That's the good stuff, right? Okay, so just another up close look at the reindeer. Aren't they cute? They're so adorable. I love them. I don't know what you guys do with your cards that come in your Magical Mystery subscription boxes, but I save all of mine and I try to put them up somewhere where I can see them and keep them as inspiration. So I love it. I think it's adorable. And then again, here on the back, you're going to get the list of everything that is inside. So let's try to go through this down the list. Okay, well, I mean, there is no try. We are absolutely going to go through the list, but what I mean is I'm going to try to go in order if I can. Okay, so Cool Tones Design Elements Bead Mix. That is this. Oh, yeah. Okay, so everybody knows that the color for 2020 is classic blue, and we're going to be able to rock our blue in any shade, right? It doesn't have to just be classic blue. You can totally get away with the Pantone in cheating in whatever shades you want to. So if you like your blue on the green side, or you like your blue on the more of the blue side, you know what I mean, like the deeps, purples, those blues, you can get away with that. So the Cool Tones has the greens and the blues. Let me open it up for you guys, and you're gonna see just how crazy I am about opening things. So I never just tear into the package because I'm such a weirdo. I have to actually like open each one of the staples and take everything out nice and neat because I'm such a weirdo. Hey Meredith, good morning to you. Happy Monday, girl. All right, so here is the Cool Tones mix. I'm gonna go ahead and dump this out and then I'll move it to the side so we can move on. But let's like really look, right? Let's spend some time with these beads. Okay, so one of the very first things that pops out to me is the drop beads, which I am a huge fan of. I love drop beads in any variety. These are beautiful. They look like beautiful drops of water. And there are 4 of these. They are side drilled. I had somebody ask me a question about side drilled beads and how to wire wrap these. That is on my list of things to show you guys. We've actually done it a couple of times, but there is no hurting in repeating things, right? I mean, in case you missed it the first time around, we'll do it again. So there are some beautiful drop beads. There are these beautiful table cut check glass. I love, look how pretty. I am such a sucker for really good check glass. And I know you guys have heard me say this before, but it's really the truth. I've worked with a lot of check glass. I worked once upon a time with a company that check glass was like their main staple. And so I've had my hands on check glass that is good and check glass that is not good. And I can tell you there is a definite difference. These are beautiful. And so the point to this little story that I'm sharing with you is that Jesse James beads, check glass beads, are top quality. Absolutely top quality. Like, that's not a joke. I have worked with check glass beads that have been drilled all funny. They have chips and the holes have glass shards on the inside and irregular shapes that just don't make any sense. And that's never the case when it comes to Jesse James beads. Like, the quality of the check glass, they literally put their hands on every single one of these beads to make sure that you are getting good stuff. Right? They're not just scooping out of a barrel and dumping it in a bucket. That's totally not happening, just if you ever wondered. So this is a beautiful mix. There are some metal beads in here and some little bead caps, which I love. There's tons of shapes and sizes here. Really, really good mix. And you can see this was like crammed full, right? This little package was like seriously popping with the beads. So let's put these back in and let's move on to the next thing, because the next thing is a warm tones design elements bead mix. So you've got your cool tones here with these beautiful blues and greens, have that kind of icy feel to it. And we're going to move on to the warm tone and I will show that to you as well. All right, so just as expected, it really is warm and beautiful. So this is a great way to warm up your designs for the winter time, right? Maybe you're tired of all the ice and the snow. You need a little warmth in your studio. All right, so I can see this has those little pom-pom guys in it that I absolutely love. These are so fun. Okay, so another fantastic mix. Oh, and there's little red drops in this one as well. Love that. Ooh, and these are like fiery red. That's a good red. All right, these guys, I'm such a huge fan of the all of the little bubble beads, the ones that, you know, they usually have something in them, and then the ones that are furry. I'm a huge texture person. I'm one of those people that you don't like to shop with because I have to touch everything. Like, I try not to, but I just can't help myself. I have to touch everything, and oh, I love it. I just love it. They're so fun. These are going to be earrings immediately. So more beautiful check glass, lots of different shapes and sizes. Look at that. Yes. I love this color mix, because this is not just red and orange, right? And yellow. There are mixes of coral color in here that can either be on the pink side or on the orange side, really kind of depending on what you're going to mix these with. Really beautiful selection, and the metal color here is in the gold tone. So in that cool tone, you've got your silver metals, and in this one, you've got your gold metals, which is most definitely appreciated when you're designing, because sometimes you're feeling one way and sometimes you're feeling the other. So I dig it. These are super cool. I like these little irregular shaped guys. Aren't those cute? They're like little rondelles, but they're kind of triangle, but it's like a rounded triangle. I don't know. They look really, really cool when you string them up. So I'm excited to use those. There's a lot of fun stuff in this mix. Really, really pretty. The color selection is absolutely stunning. All right, moving on. Let's go, let's go. So the next is a focal bead assortment. I'm going to give a little look to that. Whoops. If I can get everything back in the bag. And, all right, so the focal bead assortment, let's see here. Oh, that's this. Oh, man. Wow. Okay, there's so much good stuff. Oh my gosh. Okay, these are awesome. I love Jessie James Beads focal beads. They're so good. They're just so good. All right, so there are these guys, which are spectacular. Love that AB crystal that is on here because you can mix that with literally any color of the rainbow. Love that. This guy is stunning. Has that mother of pearl chip all over it in that beautiful, beautiful purple. Love it. There's another one in the blue. Loving this color. Yep. So this one is super awesome. This would look really cool with the design that we're going to do coming up this week. This has ball chain all the way around it, the black ball chain, and then the cup chain running through the center, which is awesome. This is like a little edgy, little rock and roll to your mix. Love that. Super, super cool. This would look really cool with the cage beads and the chain reaction, which is what we're going to be using coming up on Thursday. Another one of these awesome little boho beads. So cool in that deep, deep blue color, which is going to be a blue that you're totally going to be able to get away with, right? Think outside the blue box. If classic blue is not your jam, you can get away with the darker blues if you're wanting to rock your Pantone. I love these. These are one of my favorite beads. I have seen these on some of the Tibetan strands and of course had to have them just because these beads are so awesome. Are they resin or glass for the beads you just showed in the orange mix? They are glass. They are glass beads. That's a good question. All right, so that is the focal bead assortment, which is super fun. Lots of inspiration in a single bead, right? All right, next is an 8-piece chain reaction bundle. So this is all types of huge. 8 chain reaction. 8. How is that even possible? Okay. I love chain reaction. This stuff is so dang pretty. Look. Oh, that metal color is stunning. I'm always blown away because some companies know how to do gold and some companies do not. Jessie James Beads, we're so fortunate that they get gold, right? They totally get it. They totally get it. They nail it every time. I love it. So there are 2 of these and they have the purple glass beads on there. So, so, so cool. Love that. All right, and that's not even the tip of the iceberg with the chain reaction. Like, we got lots of chain to play with, which is so fun. There's that with the black. I really love that. And I don't know if you've ever like really looked at the chain reaction, but it's all so very, very different. That's something that I think that if you've never had chain reaction before, maybe you're missing, right? Because not only does it have the wrapped beads, you can see there are wrapped loops on either side of the bead, and then the chain part itself is always a little bit different, right? So for these, there are these little, I don't even know how you would describe that, but that bead that is there, and then this little smaller bead here, this is sort of teardrop shaped, sort of, not really. I'm just at a loss for words at the moment, but you can see it's got that straight long bead here, but then over on this strand, instead of a straight bead, you have that really cool kind of wave bead. in between there, and then a larger metal bead instead of the smaller. So they're all different, right? Which makes it really, really fun. And you can mix and match them and come up with some really, really fun designs that have a lot of, not necessarily movement in a physical way, but movement as far as design is concerned, right? Because even just the slight change in a metal bead going from that kind of wave to a straight bead makes a huge difference in a design. Which I know, it seems like such a small thing, but it's really not. It makes a big difference depending on what you're trying to get across. All right, so, oh, this is really, really pretty. This looks very similar to what we're going to be using this week, because the chain reaction that I'm using this week has these beautiful clear beads on it. And again, I want to point out the difference in the chain here, because this is different from the two that I've already showed you, right? So we've got one that looks more like a tube bead here. It's not, but that's kind of the shape that we've got going on. And then the smaller bead that is a square is more of like a three-dimensional square. So there's definitely some different style here, which I love, 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 love. Okay, so that's 2 of the purple, 2 of the clear, 2 of the black, and we're still not done. We've got 2 more to go, and this one is one of my favorites. I love this kind of milky, I don't really know how you would, it's not really white. Anyway, this bead, you just can see it in my hands, just how beautiful this is. And again, the chain is different than the other 3 that are down here. The actual chain part is a different shape. Super, super cool. You've got this really beautiful, reminds me of milk glass. Probably showing my age there a little bit. Some of you may have no idea what milk glass is, but some of you will. That's what this color reminds me of. It's not quite white. It's just kind of this kind of creamy, beautiful bead here. All right, so tons of chain. Like, that's an unbelievable amount of chain for one Magical Mystery Bead Box. Super awesome. There is literally everything in this box. Like, no joke. All right, gonna sit that to the side. Okay, a 4-strand bundle. So it gets even better, right? Not just 8 chain reaction. No, we have to have 4 strands as well. Come on, it's truly a gift. This was definitely a gift. Wow. All right. Awesome. So immediately I'm drawn to this. That 90s punk rock kid in me. Yeah. Oh, she loves this. She really, really loves that. I'm such a huge fan. So this is really awesome. You're getting the black and the red mixture. There is so much fun stuff going on here. So you've got the large acrylic bead. You've got your glass beads. This red color is one of my absolute favorites, because it's that kind of deep, rich red. So awesome. And you've got your black tassel on the bottom. That is an awesome strand. This blue strand, that is amazing, of course. I love it. I could look at these forever. I am a huge fan. I love the beads that have the open in them, so that you have the ability to, just like they've done on the strands, string some smaller beads in between there if you want to. There's a lot of design options when you have a bead that is drilled this way with an opening in it. Like, you could really get crazy creative with that, which is super fun. Got these beautiful, beautiful dark blue beads that almost look like they're glowing from the inside. Really beautiful. Lots of metal here. Beautiful. And there are wooden beads on either end, which I like as well. All right. Next we have a metallic-y kind of strand. So this has some beautiful hematite colored beads. You've got your beautiful silver colors. There are cage beads. Yes, one of my favorites. And again, more of the round beads that have that open center. Love that. Those are so, so fun. Really, really cool. So you could go a lot of different ways with this strand. You could mix this in with some black. You could mix this in with some white. I love the metallics because you can really change those up and add pops of color to those. This green strand, this is green and gray. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I want to just string this just like it is and wear it as a necklace. You've got the beautiful tassels, the floral tassels, which are one of my favorites, and this drop bead that is so pretty. There are 2 of these in a different color, just a don't forget where we're going in the Tucson mix that's coming up that I'm going to show you. This strand is stunning. Well done. Well done. Oh, wow. It's so, so pretty. I'm going to string that up and wear it just like it is. All right, so we had 8 chain reaction. We've had focal beads. We've had 2 bead mixes. We've got 4 strands. How do they manage to put this all together? All right. I sound like a really bad infomercial. I am so sorry. Okay, a clasp assortment. This is another one of my favorite things from Jessie James Beads, okay? So it's one of those hidden little gems. If you don't check out the website on a regular basis like I do, I'm such a creeper on the Jessie James Beads website, always looking at everything. And one of the sections is clasps. And Jessie James Beads always has some of the most amazing clasps that you cannot find anywhere else. One of my very favorite things is a magnet clasp. I love, oh wow, that's strong, a really strong magnet. These are awesome. If you have dexterity issues, if you have arthritis problems, or if you are just plain lazy, which is me, I'm raising my hand, then magnets are where it's at. Okay, particularly with bracelets. Bracelets are the worst. It is so hard to put on a bracelet with one hand, right? Magnets, that solves everything. And it's not just a magnet, it's a beautiful magnet. Look at that. It could be a beautiful like centerpiece all on its own. I cannot talk enough about magnets. They're my favorites. All right, so there is this guy. I love this too. The clasp is really part of the design. Check that out. So this is a magnet as well, a really strong one, might I add. These are not like wimpy magnets. These are serious business to hold your jewelry in place. That is stunning. This is very Great Gatsby. That's really what this reminds me of, kind of Art Deco. I really, really love that. I would put that in the center of something, right? Instead of on the back, but that's just me. That's gorgeous. Look at it. And they love each other. So here is another really, really beautiful clasp. This is so perfect for like Valentine's Day. These little hearts that are locking together. So cute. So cute. I love it. Love it. And last but not least is a toggle. And who does not love a toggle? They are always really, really easy to put on. And I love a toggle on the front of a like a lariat style necklace. It's one of my favorites. You can always put them like this direction right in the front of your necklace and then hang things from them. Really, really beautiful. And it has the crystal beads or the crystal rhinestones that are on there. Really, really beautiful. You guys, if you have not checked out the clasp section, number one, you're getting a great assortment of these in this Magical Mystery Bead Box, but also over on the website, check out the clasps that are there. Like, think of the whole design, right? When you're putting something together, particularly if you're putting together something for a customer, wedding jewelry and special event jewelry, a lot of times the woman may have her hair up and the clasp is important. It's always easy to just go with a lobster clasp. That's what I do. I'm a lobster clasp kind of girl, just because it's easy and I don't have to think about it. But honestly, I need to up my game a little bit, and Jessie James Beads clasps are where it's at. So, all right, I'm going to set these to the side because we are still not done. We've got a tassel mix. Okay, so I'm a huge fan of tassels in general. I just recently put together a box, like a bead box, that is nothing but Jessie James Beads tassels. So I have them all separated out by color and size, and I can just look at them all and love them. Love them, love them. Look at them. They're so beautiful. The color selection is great on these. And I love that you're getting just like the standard style, and you're also getting the floral tassels, which I am a huge, huge fan of. Like these little guys, first of all, that color is one of my favorites, but add just like one little bead and an ear wire, and I've got a pair of earrings that are good to go, right? Love that. So you got a awesome little tassel assortment. You guys just wait till I bring everything all out here at the same time. All right, so a Swarovski and Soutache mini mix. I love this because this gives me the opportunity to cheat. Okay, I'm not gonna open this up, but I'm gonna try my hardest to show you individually what we've got here. So we have the Swarovski beads on the top. There are 2 peach colored Swarovski hearts. There are 2 of this, I can't remember, it's like a golden shadow color. I can't remember the exact name of this, but 2 of the bicones. And then you have these oval shaped beads that are faceted in that beautiful emerald green. These are stunning. Who doesn't love Swarovski? Like, I don't have to talk that up very much. You guys know Swarovski is amazing. And then on the bottom, I love this. So on the bottom here, you have 2 pendants that and they have the loop on the top and the bottom. You can use these for earrings or connectors or whatever. Okay, and it's totally cheating. I love Soutache. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I am in awe of anybody who can do Soutache, but I do not have the patience to do it myself. And so when you can fake it with a beautiful pendant, I'm always excited about that, right? Because you get the Soutache look, which is like this really kind of, I don't know, it's, to me, it's like, it reminds me of Jasmine from Aladdin, right? Like, I don't know, just this like desert princess kind of vibe. That's what all Soutache reminds me of. And these are so pretty. So, so pretty. So you've got that, and you've got the Swarovski on the top that matches. So you can put together some earrings, or you could put this together as a pendant and put it on a piece of chain, and it would be absolutely stunning. Ooh, or a piece of fairy silk. I think that would be awesome. All right, so let's see. Style Links assortment. This is awesome too. This is super, super fun. I love that this is included, and I'm going to be a weirdo and open up my staples just like this. All right, so I have to look at these individually. So this little mini mix has all kinds of goodness in it. All right, these are super, super fun. Love that you've got the holes, or the loops rather, on either side, so you can use this in a number of ways. You can use this as a focal right in the center and string on either side, or you can turn it this direction and use it as an earring or as a pendant with beads on the top, on the bottom. Put some of those beautiful little tassels down here on the bottom of this if you want to. So you've got 2 of these, which gives you the opportunity to make earrings if you want to, but you don't have to. It could be 2 totally different pieces of jewelry. Awesome. More of this kind of Art Deco feel to me. Like, this is Great Gatsby in my heart. It's just exactly what it makes me think of. So I would put like some big long tassels on this to make 2 beautiful pairs of earrings. This style in particular is really what kind of drew me into jewelry in the first place. My mom, as I was growing up, had a lot of pieces that looked very, very similar to this. So yeah, that tugs at my heartstrings right there. All right, and again, so does this. This is in that same style as well. Really, really beautiful stuff. Looks like, I don't know, it's like royalty, right? It's like you can have queen jewelry. Those are beautiful too. So these are a little bit smaller if you are looking for something that is not quite so big and bold, right? If you want a little understated but still want the bling. Those have the rhinestones, and these are really beautiful. Really, really beautiful. These would look really beautiful on a bracelet. Awesome. So yeah, tons. You guys, this box, and I'm not even done yet because I still have the What's This project to show you guys as well. But before I do that, let me just kind of pull everything out here so that you kind of get a visual of everything that is in here, right? Just so that you can really see, like, firsthand how much there is. And I'm totally messy about it, but, right? Look at how much stuff that is in one Magical Mystery Bead Box. That's unheard of, and we're still not even done. We still have the What's This project I'm going to show you right now in just a second. But this is like how packed full the Magical Mystery Bead Boxes are. So if you are still on the fence about subscribing, now is your chance to use that mystery code to get you $10 off on your 3, 6, or 12-month subscriptions. You will not be disappointed. I promise you. It is worth every single penny, and it's a surprise every single month. Love, 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 love. So last but not least in this is the What's This? We heard you were good this year. Enjoy a special Santa-approved assortment of beads and components for your last-minute holiday beading projects. Love it. And I can see this snake chain that is in here. You guys. So this comes with 9 inches of cup chain and the end findings, some gold head pins, silver head pins and jump rings, 2 8-inch bracelet blanks, metal stoppers, a party mix, and striped tassels. So this is jam-packed full as well. Wow. Oh, look at the tassels. They're so pepperminty and fun. Okay, but seriously, I'm thinking Valentine's Day, right? Those are beautiful. Cup chain. Who does not love cup chain? You guys know I'm a huge fan of cup chain. Oh, and this is cool because I'm going to show you. Okay, first of all, the color of the stones in this is like, wow. That's not coming across on camera at all. But it's like, it's green, but it's purple, but it's silver. It's, wow. It's kind of vitriol, but I don't even know. It's just gorgeous. Okay, but what I wanted to show you is that you actually get the 2 little ends for the cup chain. For those of you who struggle with the cup chain, I usually just wire wrap mine, so I don't use the end findings. But just to show you, I just sat that last cup down inside that finding, and then you just use your pliers to close the little prongs on top of that to hold it in place, and then you've got a loop here so that you can turn this into whatever you need it to be. So it's really cool that the 2 little end findings for the cup chain are included. This cup chain is gorgeous though. Cannot stop looking at that. All right, so got a little party mix here that has the bubble beads in it. There are some bell charms, some little Christmas trees, some red and green and gold. Just a really fun little mix to add to all of the other beads that are in this box. Crazy, right? And then you have some findings. So you've got your head pins in the gold color and the silver color. You've got some silver jump rings, which everybody needs. You cannot function without jump rings. And last but not least are the bracelet blanks. These are in that European style. It is a snake chain. If you are not familiar with the style, this is just a snake chain, but it is a large and in charge snake chain, and the ends on this are, it opens like this, right? And then you take the other end. You don't have to have any hardware. You just place it in there and then clamp it shut, and it's going to hold your bracelet together, right? You don't have to worry about it coming undone. And it has these little stoppers on here. If you're completely unfamiliar with the European style bracelets, the stoppers on here, you use the little stopper covers, which come in the package. These open the same way your clasp on the end will open. You thread on your large hole beads, right? And you can divide them up into 3 sections. So you've got a section here, and then a section down here. And you clamp on your spacer beads, and it's going to keep the movement, right? You still have all of the movement of your large hole beads, but you've got them separated out so that they're not all jumbled together, and you can really look at each bead individually, which is super, super cool. So I love this, and I know that there are a lot of you out there that separate out all of your Jesse James beads, and my friend Joan in particular, she has a whole box of just Jesse James beads that are large hole beads. all of your large hole Jesse James beads are going to fit on this. It's going to be a great way to show off your favorites or to give a gift. And you can fill this up with personalized Jesse James beads that are large hole that'll fit on this to give as a gift, right? Awesome. So we're past the holiday season as far as Christmas is concerned, but this would be a perfect Valentine's gift for somebody. So keep that in mind, right? Not everything here is going to have to be Christmas. You can definitely take all of your reds and greens. You can use your greens individually for all of your springtime designs, which a lot of you are working on already for some spring shows that are coming up. The reds you can use for Valentine's Day and all spring and summer as well. So you're definitely not pigeonholed into just Christmas with this box, which is awesome, right? Is all of this, you can use all of this all year. Well, maybe not. I'll use it up pretty quickly, but you know what I mean. All right, so that is the Magical Mystery Bead Box for December. If you do not have one, what are you waiting on? Use that 10% or that $10 coupon mystery at checkout to get $10 off of your subscription to the Magical Mystery Bead Box. You will not be disappointed. It is always jam-packed full of goodness, you guys. All right, now, before I go, I do have one more thing to show you. I'll go through this pretty quickly. For those of you who are coming to Tucson, or for those of you who are still trying to make a decision as to whether you want to come to Tucson or not, this is one of the bead mixes that we are going to be using. And I'm so in love with this. The color selection here is beautiful. So this mix we're going to be using to do some earrings projects with in our classes. Look at the colors here. They are very desert inspired, right? Because we're going to be in the desert. But they also have that very romantic springtime, like we're done with this winter, even though it's just getting started. Like we're looking forward to growth and renewal in these greens, right? Are those not awesome? These faceted green beads, I'm so in love. You've got this beautiful antique copper. You've got your bead caps and spacer beads. This color is so pretty. I feel like copper is underloved. I love copper in any form, whether it is the antique copper or just the straight copper color. I love it. It's universal. Anybody can pull off copper, right? Some people are gold people, some people are silver people, but like nobody ever raises their hand and they're like, I'm a copper person. I'm definitely a copper person. These side drilled teardrop beads, like the ones that I showed you on one of the strands that was in that Magical Mystery Bead Box. I love these. I'm going to show you in the class how to wire wrap these. So beautiful. Cannot do Jesse James beads without a pair of beautiful tassels, and there's 2 tassels in this mix. So you've got that beautiful silver, and then you also have that like peachy pink color, very blush. I'm so in love, you guys, and I'm so excited to have this in my hands. I'm literally counting down the days until we go to Tucson. All right. Enough. I will let you guys get back to your day. Look at those, the lava beads in that beautiful kind of lilac-y purple color. Yeah, I could go on forever. I really could. These awesome ceramic beads. I love it. I love it. This is an absolutely beautiful mix. I cannot wait to get started using these with you guys in the classes. I'm gonna flip you around. Say hi again before we go. So Tucson, you guys, excuse me. If you are looking for some assistance with your Tucson trip, if you need transportation, if you need a buddy to travel with, if you want to room with somebody, send us a message and we will try to help you out, because we want everybody that wants to come to Tucson to be able to do it. And I know that sometimes this time of year it can be kind of a pinch, because you're right in between, like, the holidays are over and tax season is looming. I know that's such a downer, but that tends to make your money in the January, February time frame kind of tight. I can feel your pain. Trust me, I have 3 kids, and I know, I totally get it. So if you're looking for a little extra help as far as maybe rooming with somebody, we do have some of our Jesse James Beads customers who are looking to room with somebody. So if that will help you, let us know. We'll put you guys together. It's going to be a great time, though. If you have the opportunity to grab your ticket over on the website and come, I really, really want you to do that. Don't hesitate, just do it. We're going to have so much fun. Number one, Tucson is on everybody's bucket list that is into beading, because so many people converge on the Tucson area at the end of January and the beginning of February. There are the gem and mineral shows, there are the rock shows, there are the bead shows. The To Bead True Blue is huge. There are bead vendors galore. Like, I went, let's see, it's been a couple of years since I was there, and I did not have enough time to see everything. There's so much to see, and such a great way to meet up with other people, either in the industry to make some connections with the companies that you buy from, right? Or to make beady friends with each other. A lot of you all that are coming to the Tucson event that we are having will be meeting each other for the first time. You know, you talk to each other on Facebook and you're actually going to be able to lay eyes on each other and shake hands or give a hug, and you know, it really brings people together. So it's more than just an opportunity to learn how to make some pieces of jewelry. It's an experience that I promise you will last a lifetime in the most beautiful setting you could possibly imagine. If you've never been out west, I'm an East Coaster, so everything here is green and hilly, and you know, we forget that there are other beautiful sceneries out there that are not green. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I love the greenery of East Tennessee, but to step off the plane, you know, to get out in front of the Tucson airport, and that's literally as far as you have to go to see some of the most spectacular scenery you have ever seen in your life. The mountains in Tucson feel like they are so close you can touch them. It's amazing. Beautiful cactuses and flowers. The orange trees are making oranges in January and February, which blows my mind. That is something to see, particularly when you're leaving a snowy place and you end up in Tucson and there are literally oranges growing on the trees. That's like, wow. there is beautiful paradise out there outside of all the snow and cold. So come hang out with us, you guys. I know I'm talking a lot about it, but it's because I'm so passionate about it. It is always such a great experience to get to meet with you guys, to spend a day. We're going to spend a whole day taking classes. You're going to end up with 7 pieces of jewelry to take away. You're going to have an amazing lunch. We're going to take a tour of the gardens at Tohonachul. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. And then, you know, you're going to have some time to yourself to check out all that is Tucson. For a place that has like the tiniest airport in the whole world, it's like a really small airport. It's amazing to me. But for a place that has such a small airport, it is such a big, beautiful place to be. It's really amazing. I hope that you can make it. Definitely, if you're looking for a travel buddy, let us know. We'll hook you up. If you need transportation from wherever you are to the class, we're working on that as well. Just send us a message and let us know, you guys, because we want everybody to be there and to have a good time. And we're hoping this is just going to be the first of many adventures for us. So I'm looking forward to it, you guys. I'm looking forward to an amazing new year here at Jessie James Beads and Dress It Up buttons and embellishments. I cannot wait to be with you guys more. I feel very, very blessed. That is for sure. All right, I've done enough talking. I know I've kept you around for a long time today, but we had some good stuff to look at, right? You've got until tomorrow, right? Until tomorrow. Tomorrow is your last day to sign up for your Magical Mystery Box if you want the January box. Use mystery in the coupon code during checkout so that you can get your $10 off your 3, 6, or 12-month subscription. You will not regret it. I promise you. I've shown you. It's good stuff. Cannot wait to see what you guys come up with all of your beads in your subscription boxes. And thanks for sticking around to see the Tucson bead mix. That is just one of the mixes that we are going to be using for our classes in Tucson. I hope you can come and join us for those. You guys have a wonderful rest of the Monday. Rest of the Monday. Yeah, have a rest. It is Monday. In fact, it's just kind of funny that I'm here on a Monday. But have a good rest of the Monday and a good rest of the week. I will be back with you guys on Thursday at 11 a.m. We are doing a chain reaction project using some chain reaction and some cage beads. We're going to put together a fun layered look that's going to be easy, but a really good way to use up your chain reaction and show it all off because it is beautiful stuff. So don't miss that. Set your reminders. I will see you guys on Thursday. If you need me, just reach out. I'm always available on Facebook for your questions. And I will see you guys soon. Have a great rest of the day. Bye, guys.